All right, welcome back to the Built to Grow podcast. I'm your host, Tim Lyons, joined in studio by Randy Angston.
Hello, my friend. Hello.
Hello. Guys, it's upon us. The Grow Summit's here.
It's creeping.
You got maybe a half a ticket left for sale. You might want to go check it out. If it's still open, you can grab a seat. You might be fighting for a chair at that point, which is great because we're going to make sure everybody has a place to sit. It is growsummitaz.com, June 8th through 10th. Last chance right now. Grab your ticket. If you haven't yet, we'll see you here at the W Hotel. Amazing event, all ready to go.
Heck yeah. It's right there. Get your tickets. It's creeping so fast now.
Well, it happens quick. You blink your eyes and it's basically there. So grab your tickets. Last reminder, probably before the next podcast, that we remind you again, and then we'll be here. All right, episode, guys. Great episode today because this is a topic that hits pretty close to home. We've been discussing this style of marketing for a long time, especially through our friend Todd Brown. Mm-hmm. You've heard us talk about unique mechanism. And just kind of recap, what is kind of unique mechanism, if you want to?
Yeah, unique mechanism is it's usually using nomenclature or using proprietary naming around aspects of your business to kind of remove yourself from competition. Give yourself when you have something proprietary, you create a system around it, give it a unique name, a proprietary name, a unique mechanism. And it allows you to speak to it without your competition and without the marketplace completely understanding what it is necessarily, or being able to speak to it as their own. An example, right? Orangetheory.
Before you get into that, it's the unique. That's very correct as far as the nomenclature goes, and the reason you would use it is to position yourself. But it's the thing or the reason you get a result
Sure.
with this particular company. It's the reason. It's the proprietary blend is the reason why you get results with this supplement and not that supplement, even though turmeric is the main ingredient. But it's this proprietary blend called the detox matrix or whatever that is the reason they get results.
Yeah.
So the unique mechanism is the reason why you get results. And so Orangetheory, they came hot and hard on the scene years and years ago, and they had a great unique mechanism. In fact, it was, by all definitions, the orange zone. They called it the orange zone. The reason they get results is because of our orange zone, and we get our clients or our heart rates into this fat burning, gap here between two other heart rates. And if you're too high or too low, you're not going to get results. And our workout is designed specifically to bring our clients into this orange zone of fat loss. And that was their unique mechanism. And it was great.
Yeah.
It was great.
And that can be seen in the numbers show how well that worked, right? I mean, their explosive growth, they didn't bring anything proprietary when it came to, like, anyone in the fitness industry knows they didn't do something that was completely unique or different, right?
They ran on treadmills.
Yep.
In the beginning, they had rowers and treadmills and no weights whatsoever. And then, of course, they got into weights and everything else as the iterations. But an ad came out recently that was shared in our Iron Circle that we want to bring up here today because it really is interesting what they're trying to do in their positioning here. So Forrest of Iron Tribe, who's in our Iron Circle, this must be a local Orangetheory near him because he got served with this ad. So it says Orangetheory Fitness and then had the city name. I won't mention the city name here, but our workout is not HIIT. Not HIIT. So it's the first sentence is our workout is not HIIT, period. It is a heart rate based interval training designed to charge your metabolism for more caloric afterburn, more results, and more confidence, all to deliver you more life. Join now, save $50 on your first month, whatever. There's the hook. Okay, so there's something very interesting in here. The very first sentence, our workout is not HIIT. Okay, so the reason we bring this up is because they're trying to distance themselves from what the word HIIT is, high intensity interval training. If you were to look at their actual workouts, it's exactly what their workouts are.
If you listen to their second sentence, it's nearly exactly what that is.
Their second sentence is it's a heart rate interval training versus high intensity. We're talking, splitting hairs at this point to the consumer. The consumer has no clue what you're talking about in this post, in this ad. You're not HIIT. Okay, but you're interval training. So what are you? Well, the point to this is they had an opportunity here that they could have gone in a totally different direction. We are not HIIT. That could be still the first sentence. It says our workouts are our workout is a combination of proprietary movements that get you into the orange zone.
Exactly.
Or what they drop the orange zone in there. They have no competition.
And I'm wondering, it makes sense. It might make sense if it was ad copy developed by a local location.
Yeah,
and you know what I mean, and not corporate. Yeah, because I think if corporate, had their spin on it or their understanding, it might be something along those lines, right? But the gym owner in that location probably doesn't understand the full marketing, lingo and the advantage that they had available as opposed to what they put together.
Yeah.
And to your point, I mean, when it comes to fitness, I mean, Orangetheory, that's an example we've used for years. They've done it so well. To not tap into that to me was like, it was a huge miss.
Yeah,
huge miss.
But they're also assuming the consumer understands what heart-based interval training and HIIT even stands for. Yeah, going back to your point, I bet you it was the franchisor. Or franchisee, the franchisee that was sitting at his desk typing this out, he probably was getting a consultation after consultation and be like, well, is this just HIIT training like the guy at Barry's Boot Camp or this other? No, we are not HIIT. We are heart rate based interval training. Dude, no.
Well, and
you could have gone a different
right
direction.
There, two things right there. One, that's exactly it. They're trying to create the separation from not just HIIT, but the competition that is using HIIT to sell, right? So that is the reason. I mean, we've talked about it for a little while. That style of training has become so, like the boot camps, just those locations, classes. It's become such a trend that we know there's so many options. The membership rates or lengths have plummeted. The cost of the training has continued to come down. Like it's not an appealing business model for somebody to go jump into, or somebody to continue to run, because the marketplace is adapted and adopted.
But the other thing is here, people that do like HIIT, will probably like Orangetheory. So the fact that they're saying we're not HIIT, you're excluding somebody who would be a perfect client of yours. So it's really messed up, like in 2 points.
And I was going to say, it's kind of that for the second aspect of it was it almost sounds like because it is so specific, right? Like the difference between what they're saying is HIIT versus, but it's our heart rate aspect of it, not the time and the interval being the component. That is the most technical aspect of a trainer writing that ad, or somebody who is so close to that problem that understands that. Our clients don't care, nor do they understand it.
They want results.
They want the result.
What they want is a result that only Orangetheory can deliver.
Exactly.
That the reason why they're not getting results in their current program at Joe's Gym is because they don't have the orange zone at Joe's Gym. Only Orangetheory has the orange zone. And the orange zone is so easy to achieve with our proprietary workout programming. We designed it specifically here at Orangetheory to get you as fast as possible into that orange zone and keep you there as long as possible. And the other thing about the orange zone, it's not the most intense level of exercise. So now it's
easier for the consumer. Yep.
They could go in all these directions, but they went and they just didn't go in the direction.
It didn't do well. And I think that's exactly how the ad should have been run, or should have been written, right? Not to throw it at your competition, but to speak to what they're doing, right? Not getting the results in your HIIT class that you want, try Orangetheory. Ours is a little different. We have the orange zone. Right now you're raising awareness to where they're already, at the HIIT. You're not,
maybe they enjoy it though. That's the kicker.
Well, and that's the thing. So let's speak to the fact that the consumer who's going to walk in your doors is still interested in doing HIIT, right? You don't need to remove that from the gym and then go try and pull from a different pool of people that aren't going to get what they're looking for when they come in your walls anyways.
Yeah.
So speak to what it is, not getting the results you're looking for in your current HIIT class or program. Come try ours. Now we're separating ourselves and elevating, right?
Yep.
We provide, the proprietary workouts around using our proprietary methodology, the Orange Zone.
A proprietary
all of that
heart rate
stuff.
tracking software. Proprietary. It's like HIIT on with superpowers.
Exactly. Yeah.
It could have gone that way.
Exactly.
They are HIIT. They are HIIT.
Well, that's the first and foremost. We have to accept that fact. The first line is where they went wrong, regardless of what came after it.
It's funny that we're really chewing this one up quite a bit, but it was brought up in our group, and we just found it really interesting because they have such a great, unique mechanism. This isn't like any other gym, mom and pop gym. They've spent time, money, and effort, marketing dollars and research to create this thing, and they just threw it out the window.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like not talking about what you bring to the table the best. By trying, they're trying to hide what they are as opposed to celebrate.
I'm hoping
what
this
they
was
do
just a local gym guy.
Yeah, I mean, just go somewhere.
If this comes from corporate copy, then they've got a clean house over there.
And guys, we're not bringing this up because it's got anything to really do with Orangetheory. We're bringing this up so that you have an understanding of how to write, how to produce, how to think about what you bring to the table and market yourself differently than the competition. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, what they were trying to do in creating separation, they did the opposite. They removed themselves from the game, from the people who are going to be buying from them, by trying to say, oh, we're so different that we're nothing like everybody else.
Yeah.
When what they are everybody else doing it a little bit better than most.
Yeah.
And they really needed to highlight that unique aspect of what they do different inside the same game, as opposed to, I mean, what are they going to try and do? Attract bodybuilders and it's not like by removing yourself entirely. I just don't see that working for that purpose.
All good. Orangetheory, give us a call. We'll help you out. That's it for this episode, guys. Hopefully that helps you kind of get an understanding of, I mean, this is one way to write it now, but really it was about a unique mechanism. The fact they threw that out the door, they have something so special that every single one of you listening, you have something proprietary in your gym. The way you train, the rest times, the tempo of your training, your specific programming itself, like the matrix of the workouts and the movements, how they're paired together. There's something special about each one of your gyms right now listening. You have to grab a hold of that and say, as a team, say, what is the reason our clients get results with us?
Mm-hmm. What's that formula?
What is that? And then spin up a name that goes around it that kind of includes all of those things together, and then run hard with that. So a lot to think about, but at least you get your mind wrapped around. You're just not a fitness facility. You're all of these things combined. Proprietary.
Yes.
All right, that's it for this episode, guys. Until next show, keep changing lives. We'll see you at the Growth Summit. Bye.
All right, and thank you for listening to that episode of the Built to Grow podcast, where we help gym owners win. Now, do you want to connect with me and other gym owners online? All you need to do is join our private Facebook group, Business Talk with Fitness Professionals. Just head on over to Facebook and type in Business Talk with Fitness Professionals, and when you do, we're going to give you our 10 marketing strategies 7-figure gym owners use to win. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Until then, keep building something great.